Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Abayim. Moshe Langado here speaking to you from Kenya, Africa, on behalf of Kollel, Baruch Avat Yisrael in Southern California, and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. Yes, I'm here in Kenya with an organization called TERUMAH, and we'll get back to that in a few moments. But first, this week we'll be reading Parshat TERUMAH. That's the first Sefer Torah. We will have a second Sefer Torah, Rosh Chodesh, and a third Sefer Torah, which will be Shekalim. So therefore, this Shabbat we'll have 3 Sefer Torah. My friends, the first Sefer Torah is the beginning of the discussion of the building of the Mishkan. Its utensils, its walls, its coverings. We will be spending many parashot on it. It's interesting how that is such an integral part of the Torah. Well, when it comes to Bereshit, the creation of the world, the creation of the cosmos, just a small parasha is mentioned. How come? What's the difference? And my friends, I will tell you, the Torah is a guide for man how to live his life. Not to tell us how God created the world. That just gives us the emunah. But it's our job to take what God has created and bring down the Shekhinah to it. Therefore, the Mishkan, the tabernacle, which is a source of bringing down the Shekhinah into this world. It's a source of bringing the godly spirit into mankind. That is what is discussed. My friends, I have met many people this week. There's an organization called TNR who specializes in tzedakah for people who lost limbs, prosthetics, Israelis who lost limbs in terrorist attacks, have lost limbs in natural causes, a young woman born without legs, a man who lost his arm during a work accident. These people need our help. But more so, they give us such strength. When you see a man who lost his arm, praising God, having a simchat ha'chaim, a love of life, with all his pain and with all his disability, that wakes us up, tells us what we should be doing. When a young girl who is basically living in a wheelchair, can't walk because God did not give her legs, and she has such a beautiful personality, such emunah, such love of life. How much do we learn from them? How much do we learn from these people? But my friends, we have to know something else. And we have to know what Hillel says. Kishani latzmi, miyani. When I only think about myself, what am I? Just like these amputees, it's unbelievable how they take care of each other. Of course, we must take it. We must learn to take care of them and everybody who is in a difficult situation. We must learn that it's not all about myself, that I'm put on this world to help others, and through helping others, I bring down the Shekhinah. V'atem adbekim v'Adonai Chaim kulchem hayom. And you want to cleave to God Almighty? Make sure everybody else is living. When we give life to others, that is the greatest way to cleave to God Almighty. My friends, again, every one of us has an obligation to build a Mishkan. Our bodies can act as a Mishkan. Our bodies could be a vehicle to bring Kedusha in the world. If we use ourselves to help others, be it they're broken of body, be it they're broken of spirit, let us do all we can to fix those broken. And let us join hands with all people to greet Mashiach very soon. Shabbat Shalom and Chodesh Tov.